Hi, Belle. It's so nice to have you on the show. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you so much for having me here.
Beautiful. And thank you too for being here. And thank you so very much for your understanding and patience. You see, I love that. Thank you. Okay, Belle, you say, oftentimes I love to thank my guests for two main things. All right. So, and I do this all the time. As a matter of fact, it has become an anthem because I say it all the time. So, firstly, Belle, I want to thank you for investing in yourself. You see, you are on this platform right now because you invested in yourself. And oftentimes, Belle, I love to make reference to the amazing mango tree. You see, I was on a particular road some months back, and just by the roadside, there is this tall, unattractive mango tree. And I use the word unattractive because the mango tree's got no mangoes on it and the leaves were all dry, and I just walked past it and I went my way. But you see, Belle, just recently I was on that same road, and this time around a lot's changed. You see, the mango tree caught my attention pretty good from a distance, and immediately I got the urge to move closer and have a good look. Belle, the moment I got closer, it wowed me because now the mango tree's got a lot of mangoes on it. Beautiful green leaves and healthy branches. And you see, not just mangoes, but ripe mangoes. And there was I, standing, and it was a beautiful moment, I tell you. So, my point is the fact that you dedicated your time, energy, and resources to becoming the wonderful person that you are today. That alone has made it really impossible for me to skip you. And that's why you see you got a request from me to be on this show. Because I was really, really attracted to the fruit of your work, the fruit of your knowledge and all. So I couldn't walk past it. And that's why you got the request from me. So thank you so very much, Belle, for investing in yourself. And secondly, thank you for saying yes to the invite. Because if Belle had said nope, there was nothing I could do about it. Thank you so very much.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's a beautiful story.
Thank you. So let's get started. You see, Belle, I am quite excited to have you on the show today for some reasons. Firstly, my interest in knowledge seeking, for I believe in order for one to transition from a terrible situation to that of a beautiful one, Belle, I believe it takes the application of knowledge. Not just knowledge, but the application of it. And you see, Belle, ever since I discovered that light in the Hebrew means knowledge and darkness means ignorance, I've been so keen to knowledge seeking because I do not want to remain in the dark. So that's going to make our conversation today very important to me and even to the listeners. The second reason why I'm excited to have the amazing Belle on the show is for the sake of the listeners. See, Belle, we live in an age where information is as abundant as grains of sand. We've got lots of information flying out there. So these folks trust me for quality information, transformative information, life-changing information. And I'm totally convinced, Belle, that our conversation is going to be insightful and impactful. So for that reason, Belle, let's get started with your introduction. Talk to us about
Sure.
your personal or professional journey. We are just so curious right now. We want to know how Belle got here. Then afterwards, I've gotten some beautiful questions for you. Okay, Belle, over to you.
Thank you so much. I'm Belle Kim. I'm here to support and inspire every individual to thrive in their community where values the beauty of being together. And from my tough season is in my youth, and now I'm going through my purposeful life, and within those time being I constantly learning and constantly improving myself to meet those needs around myself. My family are my source of energy and source of my dedication too, and also I'm serving the childcare and the disability sector and within my community. So I'm starting to look for something that I can be in it and also I can deliver the message that I need to deliver in there. So I starting my journey with my family and the move forward towards to the community, which I want to deliver the great message and goodness to them as well.
Beautiful. You see, you used two of my favorite words. You said you're committed to, I'm paraphrasing now, you're committed to helping individual thrive and to inspire them in their various community. That's a beautiful one, Kim. I love that. Okay, so that's gonna lead to the very first question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
There are different definitions of success. We've got tons of definition of success. So now, if I may ask you, how do you define success?
Yeah, with my term of success, actually, I thought about this question a couple of days ago, and I was thinking, oh, what is my success? And what can I define this success into my life? And I was just seeing myself that I can call myself successful person because I'm already can share my what I'm having already, yeah, within my scope, and also the sharing with others with what I have. I put that as a term of success in my personal term. So I've been always successful, if we put it that way. I was sharing with my friends, family, community when I don't have nothing, but also what I have something now, I still share with them, and because that is my calling to give back, give return back to them as I received what I received from what I received in my life, and that's my success. I can define that that is my success, and also I have yeah.
I think I got that. I got that. You know, doing what you're called to do, you mentioned your calling. As long as you are functioning in line of your calling, then you are successful. And I tell you, that's just how I defined success too. So you got that. I got that. Beautiful one. Okay, you mentioned, having experienced some tough times, and can you talk to us about these challenges that you faced and how
Mm,
you overcame them? You got it?
yeah. Yeah, yeah. I have a couple of challenges that I can share with. I have first financial challenges. And second one, I had emotional challenges, like mental challenges. First one, when I had my financial challenge, after I get married, I tried to be part from my parents, so completely separate the financial side as well. So I try not to ask any financial support, but unfortunately, I had to receive some sort of support from my parents. But however, like it's just I don't want to burden my parents of pocket monies and also their life living cost. So I tried to go and do my part-time job. But because of the pregnancy, I couldn't do much of things. After that, I starting to find out the way that I can earn some money and help my family because I was so independent woman back then as well as now. I tried to be really on top of everything and I tried to give my children the best thing, so I starting to do like newspaper distribution and like folding the ribbons and some making food for the other people to buy it. So all these things were challenging, but and end of the time of that part-time part-time roles, I starting to make my company. So I started my entrepreneurship from that. So, like really little things to the different areas of a business. So after that, I starting to earn some money. That was my thought actually. I If I start my business, I'll be success and I'll be like financially free, right? But it didn't go well very in the beginning of the time. So I had a struggle to earn money. I had to put my husband's like wages into my business. So in the first half, like 3 years, around 3 years and 4 years, we didn't have much, but also at the same time, I didn't want to give up because I thought that this one would really glorify my Father in heaven. So I wanted to just move forward that what I have, and I didn't want to give up this opportunity. And I didn't have a chance to give up because I had nowhere to like move back to support my family. So I just moved forward, and then we starting to go for a little bit of profit. And meanwhile, a little bit of profit, and I got some savings, and I invest to the disability sector. So I started with the childcare sector, and then I moved into disability sector because there was a gap between mainstream and disability sector. So I went back to when the starting over the disability sector. Then COVID hit, so it was a big challenge after COVID. So now I'm starting to get back into my routines and get back to my real roles. And then I feel I'm thankful that what I have now, but I can also contribute to like this kind of events, the beautiful events, the podcast, and also like distribution to some delivering a good education to my children in care, and also delivering good service to my clients, participants in our other disability sector. And the second challenge was the mental, emotional things. Because I was having postnatal depression, I didn't go really well with the mental health. But because of the stress, I was not emotionally ready to take off my wings. So I was hiding. Even though I had two businesses, I was not really sure what I'm doing. And I didn't want to think of I'm failing. I kept failing, feeling of failure. And also imposter syndrome was like the main thing that I had. So I constantly learning because I want to prove myself to be in the right position. So mental health, I'm getting over it because I now notice that I have two businesses which I can support other people who really needs my help. And also I am good enough, and I'm defining my identity in God, that I believe that then it is really precious that he calls my name as it is. And also I need to provide that comfort for myself with words upon the words that I read, and also the embedding myself into it. So that those challenges are overcoming and overcome. Some of the challenges are still going, but at the same time, I'm so proud that I can be here at this presence.
Beautiful. Yeah, we face challenges all the time. As long as we keep living, challenges are bound to happen. And your story is really, really touching and inspiring. And the part where you mentioned,
That's really good question actually. I love that inclusion stands in here. When we say inclusion, we are thinking of like bring everything in one place. But at the same time, that everybody has a different uniqueness. And also when they combine together, we join as a harmony. And living in harmony with one another is what we really want to touch about. And also the beauty of being together, it stands out in inclusion too. And I once heard the term of fruit salad. So many people talks about fruit salad when they come into the disability sector. And when you have a fruit salad, fruit bowl has every fruits inside, right? And then when you scoop out one bowl, the small bowl, some bowl has like quite many apples in it. Some bowl has a very many oranges in it, and some bowl has a watermelons in it, right? And we are unique. Everyone's unique, and within those uniqueness, we can't really call that as an apple salad or orange salad or watermelon salad. We just call it as a fruit salad, right? So inclusion, what I believe that inclusion leads to inspiration. So when you start to include and accept other people with unconditional love, you will find the inspiration through their journeys, as well as what we are doing here. We are sharing our experiences, and also within this sharing,